Mortal Kombat 11 was a commercial success, being the most sold Mortal Kombat game ever, with 15 million units sold over a 3-year span. It withstood COVID, lack of developer support for over a year, and Jade being in the game. This should make it the greatest Mortal Kombat of all time, right? Well, from a sales aspect, yes. But this video is about competitive Mortal Kombat, and competitively, Mortal Kombat 11 was the worst Mortal Kombat ever. I know what you're thinking, but course, it was my favorite Mortal Kombat, and I loved playing Rambo when Jade was in the game. First of all, gross. Second of all, I'm not saying Mortal Kombat 11 can't be your favorite Mortal Kombat, I'm just saying it was the least competitively balanced Mortal Kombat game of all time. I understand if I'm going to make these claims that I'm going to have some reasons to back it up. I mean, it was a massive commercial success. I get that. And honestly, backing up my claims, it's incredibly easy to do. I want to go ahead and give you 4 reasons why Mortal Kombat 11 is the worst Mortal Kombat of all time. And by the end, hopefully you'll be convinced. And if not, whatever. F you, I guess. I don't really care. The reasons why Mortal Kombat 11 is the worst Mortal Kombat of all time revolves heavily around the built-in mechanics of the game. Mechanics are technical aspects of the game that apply to all characters. Examples are the cameo system of Mortal Kombat 1 and the run button in Mortal Kombat X. NetherRealm Studios will try to make each Mortal Kombat feel unique and different by creating new mechanics for each game. NRS added multiple of these unique mechanics to Mortal Kombat 11, including dash canceling, short hop, dedicated wake-ups, and flawless block. The issue with these mechanics is they weren't universally applied at all, and far more favorable for some characters than others. For instance, if a character has a fast dash cancel, they were already at an advantage over characters like Baraka who didn't. Movement was possibly the most important aspect of the game. Movement disparity caused some of the worst matchups in the game, including a possible 8-2 matchup in favor of Fujin over Geras. Matchup numbers are a representation of how one character fares against another. If both character A and character B were played perfectly by a robot who had mastery of each character's tools and mechanics in a 5-5 matchup, each character would win 5 out of 10 times. If the matchup is 6-4, then character A would win 6 out of 10 times, and so on. So this means Fujin would beat Geras 8 out of 10 times. This is not okay. Due to Fujin's ability to quickly dash away and use his massive disjointed hit confirmable moves, Geras could barely even touch Fujin, let alone beat him. Great movement in a fighting game is exciting and keeps the pace of the matches fun and fast. However, NRS gave certain characters, especially DLC characters, significantly better dash cancel speed. In fact, some of the best dash cancels included Fujin, Rain, Joker, and Mileena, who were all DLC. The next mechanic that caused a massive wedge in character viability, and possibly even more important than the movement disparity, is flawless block gaps. The flawless block mechanic worked differently in MK11 than it does in MK1. While in MK1, if you flawless block, it will remove chip, MK11 took it a step further by allowing you to cancel flawless blocks with the character's up 2, which was a launcher. That means if a character's move list is full of combo strings with flawless blockable gaps, they are immediately getting full combo punished. Being able to combo off flawless blockable gaps already sounds awful. But if you think that's bad, some characters like Kabal had 0 flawless blockable gaps. So while Skarlet was getting comboed out of every block string, Kabal was able to Kabal out with safe gapless strings. That's right, Kabal was Kabalin while Skarlet was just ballin'. Alright. Another mechanic that was added to Mortal Kombat 11 that I didn't mention before was armor breakers. NRS added a breakaway mechanic that allowed you to essentially fall out of a combo early at the cost of some meter. The Mortal Kombat community wasn't a big fan of this overly defensive mechanic, so they later added armor breaking moves that would pull a character out of the breakaway. Now this was an S-tier idea, but in classic NRS fashion, it had F-tier execution. The moves that NRS chose to use as armor breaking was unbalanced. It made no sense at all. Some characters like Noob Saibot had a normal move that became a launcher when it armor breaks. Some characters like Cetrion used an already strong special move that was in her meta custom variation. And others weren't so lucky. For example, Spawn's entire kit needed his back forward 3 move, charging Hellspawn, to get high hit confirmable damage. It's what made him competitive and a good character. Was that his armor breaker? No, of course not. His armor breaker was his other back forward 3 move, Soul Shattering War Club. And since they were both back forward 3 moves, whenever you use custom variations, you can only choose one. Issue being, Soul Shattering War Club only granted a combo when it breaks armor. It wasn't consistent, so there was no reason to use it over charging Hellspawn. So while some characters had full access to their armor breaker and their meta variation, others, like Spawn, just had to live without it in order to be tournament viable. Lastly, and certainly not leastly, crushing blows. My God, what a stupid mechanic. Did everyone have it? Of course. Was it universally accessible? No. Liu Kang's strike throw game was meta-defining and kept him in the top-tier discussion throughout the life of Mortal Kombat 11. Strike throw is a game plan that revolves around making your opponent guess if you'll use a strike or throw them. If they read the throw and neutral duck, but you use a mid, then they get hit. Oppositely, if they read a strike and block but you throw, then they get grabbed. It's a good game plan when a character has good mids, and Liu Kang was the best at it in Mortal Kombat 11. He had really good hit confirmable mids that led into big damage to go along with his great throws. But that's not all. He also got a crushing blow off of his forward grab where if you tech wrong, the grab now does 30% damage. So I know what you're thinking. Okay, so always tech forward throw to play it safe. But ha ha ha, joke's on you. He also has a crushing blow on his back throw. That's right. You tech wrong at all and 1/3 of your life is gone, just like that. It was broken. And I know what else you're thinking. Okay, so I'll just do the same game plan with my character. Yeah, good luck, buddy. While Liu Kang gets crushing blows off both throws, some characters don't get crushing blows off of throws at all, adding to the massive crevasse between good KBs and shit KBs. And this is just one example. If you played MK11 at all, or even do minimal research, you'll find some characters have an entire list of fully and easily accessible KBs, while characters like Shang Tsung has to soul still, swap back to his normal self, and then within a certain amount of time, get a back throw in order to get his throw KB. The balancing of MK11 was awful. It was stupid and awful. And I'm just getting started here, buddy. You think it stops there? Joker and Johnny Cage were the only characters with fatal blow cancels, giving them insane pressure and even more insane combos. And oh yeah, Joker also has a throw KB off of his fatal blow cancel that became a hard read 50-50 because he also had a fast mid, so you better guess right. Also, DLC characters didn't have scaling on their fatal blows, so if you think you're going to survive that combo, well, you better guess again, pal. God, this game sucks.
Hey, Ed Boon here. Like and subscribe, or your eyebrows will look like mine.